Would Heat Wave get banned? Says Dark Emperor. No. My take is, chat. I think that Tenpai Dragon sucks. I think Tenpai as a deck is not very good. And I think that people complain about the field spell because they're like, I can't interact with you. But like, if you could interact with the deck, then it would be even more terrible than it already is. So if you take away the field spell from Tenpai, then it becomes like a tier 5 deck. And it's like, cool. You just take another deck out the meta for no reason. And it's not even good with the field spell. So no, I don't think Heatwave is gonna get banned because DB Grinder kind of put it into perspective, chat. Like, under what circumstance in current Yu-Gi-Oh, chat, the way the game is, where people can put up like 6, 7, 8 disruptions on the reg, would you ever willingly choose to go second? Like, for me to choose to go second, chat, every duel, that deck better have such ridiculous power creep and broken cards that it's like a no-brainer. Otherwise, why the hell would I ever want to go second in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, and me choose that? That doesn't make any sense. The last like 5 or not even, chat, when did going second become like absolutely terrible? Because I would say that in like up until like 5Ds, going second wasn't really like, it wasn't all that bad, to be honest. You know what I mean? You're not in New Orleans right now, says BP. No, I'm still in Charlotte. Base was cringe, but that was Hauka Fibrax and Verte's fault. Wait for their archetype Poplar. I mean, they have, like, I've seen the pop. It's good, but it's still, if you're dueling against Fiendsmith, chat, Fiendsmith Snake Eye, and your opponent has Appaloosa, IP Masquerena, freaking stupid I was gonna say Prediction Princess, Promethean Princess in the graveyard. They have infinite follow-up through Flamebird, so like if you don't kill them, then they win by default. Like, they have all these disruptions, and it's like you have to kill them your first turn or you just lose the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Wait for Spiral format. Wasn't going second fine in Duelist Alliance format. Let me think about that, chat. Was going second fine up it? Well, see, I feel like that's kind of skewed, Dark Emperor, because we had Max C. Press 1 in the chat if Max C is the cause and the solution to all Yu-Gi-Oh's problems, chat. Max C is both the cause and the solution to all Yu-Gi-Oh's problems. I feel like ironically it is because I'm like 90% certain Max C was in that format. Because yeah, I do agree. That was another format, chat, where it's like you didn't have to go first, because what were people doing in that format, right? Let's think about the decks. Okay, Tellarknight set 4. So like you can call that annoying, but it wasn't like you didn't lose the game, chat, because Tellarknight went Summon Deneb, set 2 Fiendish Chains, Nova, and a call of the Haunted. Like that's not winning the game. It's pretty strong, but it's not like, oh my god, I just win the game. Shadows at best we're probably setting like a Shadow Beast and maybe trying to set up like a what was Shadows even do? I feel like Shadows didn't even go first, chat. Yeah, Burning Abyss was just Burning Abyss was trying to end on like double Dante, and they didn't even have Fire Lake then, so like you know what I mean, chat? Like, and Duelist Alliance format, chat, which is one of my favorite formats, like the combos were so weak, even though that set power crept like all the other decks. It's like you weren't doing anything like absurd turn 1. There was no floodgates, there were no omni negates, there was none of that. You know what I mean? So like you could just go second. Shadows would body people going. Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like the best build of Shadows, chat, was the Jeff Jones Denko second Shadows, where you would actually blind second, you let the Burning Abyss player like get their double Dante, and then you like normal summon Denko Sekka, activate Shadow Fusion, and then you would just kill him. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think the Spiral format destroyed going second. Well, I would say at some point in our V chat, going second just became like terrible. And ever since then, we've kind of perpetually been in that chat where like you want to go first by default. So when I look at Tenpai Dragons, I'm like, why? I mean, I understand going in. This is why I think Tenpai is a cool design, chat. Like, I think it's cool that Konami is trying to go against the grain, but it's not something like I would want to do. So